Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. In the last episode we finished the Lightning Field, and as you can expect today we're doing Northwind Field, which we're not getting a little animation for because I did some questing in between episodes. Not all the way to the next rank, but I got a little bit of progress. Anyway, we're going with the trusted, tried, and true team here. Now, I was looking over moves for Aggron because he needs a little spice, a little something to really make a difference in its moveset. Much like, you know, Swampert has all this range and Persian's really good at 1v1s. So, like, I was thinking Aggron needs a little something. And of course, I mentioned last time, there's Outrage. That's definitely a possibility, because there's a stinky little item in this game called the Person Band that completely negates any confusion. So, you know, that's not a problem. It's a very powerful move otherwise. However, I was looking, and Superpower is also an option, which is a fighting type move. Very powerful, but it lowers your attack and defense, I believe, after you use it. There's also another stinky little item called the Twist Band. Not a Remoraid. There's a stinky item called the Twist Band that prevents all stat reductions. So you can imagine that combined with many moves is very powerful, such as, I'm trying to think. There's a couple of really good moves that just lower all your stats. I'm thinking like Leaf Storm, is it? That lowers your special attack a lot. Draco Meteor especially, oh good lord. Draco Meteor is an entire room-wide move in this game. So if you combine that with the Twist Band, you're set. You're good to go. And if you're wondering how to get it, Move Tutor teaches it to any dragon type. Doesn't matter what you are. You could be a Bagon, you could be a Dratini. You can get it. I mean, there's not really any unconventional dragon types in this game because it's just gens 1 through 3. I don't think there's any Gen 4 dragons. No, I don't think there would be. Or any generation, as far as that goes, that are in this game, that are dragon type. So yeah, it's not like you're gonna... what's that apple one? It's not like you're gonna teach Draco Meteor to the apple dragon from Gen 8. I used it on my team, I should know. Anyway, talking about Northwind Field, as you can see, it's very obviously very obviously a water-type dungeon. We don't really have to worry about the type disadvantage using water-type moves because we have Steamroll. We really don't have to worry about anything. However, it does suck that, like I was saying before, we have most of the friend areas. The ones we're missing are pretty much all water-type ones. And it makes sense, because there's an absolute ton of water-type Pokemon in the game. I believe they're the most abundant Pokemon type, even over normal type, if I remember correctly. So yeah, I did bring an invitation because there's some pretty cool Pokemon that you can find here in the mystery houses. One being Walrein, and the other being... Geez, I can't remember anything right now. It's the evolution of Snorunt, Gen 4. Yeah, it starts with a G. It's not Gallade, because that's obviously not right. I don't know. But anyway, you can find them in the mystery houses. I should mention, every dungeon does have its set Pokemon. It's Frostlass, that's what it's called. It doesn't start with a G. Every dungeon has its own set of Pokemon that can be in the mystery house as well. So keep that in mind. If you're wanting to find certain Pokemon that are very powerful, it's pretty likely that they spawn in a mystery house. So that's neat. As for fainted Pokemon, there's not really anything interesting here. There's there's Bellsprout. If you like Bellsprouts, let me tell you what. Ooh, Vaporeon. Yeah, I would like to try and get that, please. Again, if you... Oh! Muddy Water? Are you kidding? And it's awakened. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Oof. Gonna bring Aggron out here. I guess I don't have an Oranberry. Gonna have to knock you out real quick. I don't know if Double Edge or Stone Edge would be more powerful at this point, to be honest. Let's go for the Stone Edge at crit. Not enough. And are you kidding me? Thanks. I'm glad you did that. It did not, it even knocked it out. Oh my god. Okay. Well, now I know not to swap off of the confused Pokemon, especially if it's Swampert. Why do that, though? Alright, well, that happened. Already used a Reviver Seed. Oh, we're already to floor 11? Geez, this might be the shortest dungeon we've done in a hot minute. Volbeats. Interesting. Hey, there's Golduck. So you can get one of your evolved starters here. In fact, I guess that makes the second one because it's the Vaporeon as well. So I was looking into how to get a Eevee because I did get the Evolution Forest friend area. I said it didn't look like it was in the Wigglytuff shop. It was. I was just not paying attention. Hey, that's a Sandstorm. That does not affect 2 of the 3 Pokemon we're using. It was in there. I just wasn't looking hard enough, I guess. So I was looking up where to get Eevee, because I want an Eevee. It only spawns in 2 dungeons naturally, and it's hard to find any source of where they spawn when they're knocked out, like the fainted Pokemon that you give an apple to. Obviously, I know that Buried Relic is one of those, but I don't want to go back through Buried Relic and miss showing off the recruitments, so I couldn't do that. The other 2 dungeons it spawns in are dungeons we haven't gone to yet, and also dungeons that you can't bring escape orbs in. They're also 99 floor dungeons, so not really much of an option. So yeah, apparently when we recruited that Eevee in Buried Relic an episode ago, or a few episodes ago, it was a really rare chance to actually get Eevee. Who would have thunk it? It really sucks, unfortunately. But hey, at least we can't go to sleep. Hey, at least we got a Trico. That was a Lightning Field, wasn't it? What a place. Although I guess it makes sense because when it Mega Evolves, when Sceptile Mega Evolves, isn't it able to get Lightning Rod? Because of the whole tree thing it has going on? Pretty sure it has Lightning Rod. I say many things have many abilities that they don't actually have though, so who knows. How much does a Double Edge do? 62, huh? Yeah, I'm thinking maybe Double Edge might not be the play unless I absolutely 100% want to get recoil boost, because it doesn't seem to be that much power. That doesn't seem to have that much power compared to, like, I don't know, a Stab Iron Tail, because all of its other moves are really powerful, which kind of negates the reason of having a normal type move that's really powerful. Yo, thanks for the Rain Dance. That'll help. Although I don't think I brought an Empowerment Seed. Hello. Poliwhirl. Luckily their Water Absorb, if they have it, will not activate because Steamroll, which is, again, so powerful. Like, it even negates abilities. Levitate. Goodbye. What was it that was knocked out? Skip Bloom. Wow. Hey, I just realized, didn't we find a Remoraid that was fainted? Cool. Bulbapedia doesn't have all the info on this dungeon, I guess, because it only listed Skiploom, Bellsprout, and Piloswine. But those are findable, I guess, if you're interested. Also, Piloswine evolves in this game. Don't forget. I imagine Mamoswine's probably pretty good, because Ice and Ground types moves in this game are really good, obviously. Blizzard being one of the best room clearing moves, and Earth Power being the other one. So there you have it. In addition to that, I don't know if Ice Shard's in the game, but that's a good 2. If it is in the game, I would say it's probably a 2-tile move. Who knows if that's the case. Ooh, this is like this is the same style as Wyvern Hill in its second half. Find it interesting that both Wyvern Hill and this dungeon have a second half that's similar. I'm gonna go ahead, gonna go ahead and have a big apple, actually. Munch. I'm going to refill my pee-pee, because it looks like we might enter a room that has a ton of enemies, given the state of the map right now. The sandstorm's really getting annoying. Ah, of course you wanted to fight this. Ugh, lowered my speed. I find it somewhat annoying that none of the conventional water types in this game get Bubble Beam, because it's a really good move. In Mystery Dungeon, at least, I believe it goes 4 spaces. I'd let the Jinx sleep, but I want this item. Crawdon, what are you gonna do to it? Crunch. Big. Eee! Good. Persian will faint in 3 turns. Ugh, do I have anything for that? I have a plain seed, if you want that. Have the friend bow as well. I guess I should have equipped that for the Vaporeon, but it was so powerful I didn't want to risk that. No, I think Persian's gonna be dead. Let's give a citrus berry to it, like I did before, apparently. Yeah, there's nothing here. Man. Rip to Persian, but I'm different. That sucks. Well, I guess we'll just have to take it. I have plenty of Reviver Seeds at this point, so I'm not really too worried about that, I suppose. Yep, there it goes. Man, I finally remembered to bring the room-wide orbs in this dungeon, because I've been forgetting to do that a lot in lieu of bringing, you know, 20 apples like someone mentioned. Finally brought the offensive orbs, and I forgot to bring a heal seed. Which, you know, figures the one time I need it. Blast Control, Rub-a-Dub River that we actually have. Okay, cool. I'll take a Volbeat. It's weird to see a Pokemon that has such a somewhat iconic role in Explorers of Sky, yet nothing in this one. But here it is, Volbeat. Love to see it. Wonder if Illumise are in this place as well. Yes, it's Illumise. It's official by the anime, which we all know the anime always gets the pronunciations right, so don't worry about that. Fat Quick Avalanche. Soaring Energy. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna knock you out. Cool. I guess Avalanche is a 2-turn attack in this game? Or maybe it's like Bide. Oh, thanks for that. Luckily, I'm not gonna take any damage from it. I have no idea what the effect of that is. It must... So the way Avalanche works in game is it doubles its power if it's used second. So I'm wondering if it's a sort of... Almost like... Oh, what's the move? Is it Pursuit? That gives you basically a reflecting status and you deal the damage back to the opponent. Exeggutor. Hey, that's another Pokemon that's not listed as the possible fainted Pokemon. I'm absolutely actually going to take this Exeggutor. Because we are almost 2/3 of the way through the dungeon and I have plenty of apples. And it has Squat Up, so you know. Exeggutor is also really cool. It's one of the Pokemon that you can find... I don't know if you can find Exeggutor itself as a strong foe, but I know you can find Execute as one. So if you evolve that Execute, hey, you have a shiny Exeggutor. But I seem to remember that Exeggutor was also one of the strong foes, which seems like kind of a waste of a shiny Pokemon slot to me. But hey, whatever. They can do what they want. Maybe they did that because they didn't have enough time for a second shiny Pokemon. I don't know. Drill Peck. Yeah, he should be dead. Delibird's a fun one. It has Present, which I believe will randomly heal 40 damage, deal 40 damage, or deal 120. Maybe. Or maybe it's a flat 100. I don't really remember. Hold on, what? Wait, what? How did it throw it like that? Hold on. I want to see how Barrage works now. Also, why did my layout change? Thank you. The Y button changes the layout. I remember someone asked in like episode 20 and I forgot to mention it, so there you go. Show me those moves. Damages the enemy by throwing a round object in an arc. So this is to assume it can work like a pebble or a stone and can go anywhere. That's so cool. First of all, that makes it a really good move because it's multi-hit and it can go anywhere. Huh. Yeah, look at that. It doesn't have to go in a straight line. I had no idea. Who's back there? Oh, Volbeat. Not much I can do for you out here. Sorry, bud. Drill Peck. Yeah, you're not gonna beat that. I don't particularly care for the Volbeat. Neat. Okay. I'm gonna go up here. It's chasing us, and it's chasing the Exeggutor, and I don't want to lose you. And I know the power of Barrage. Water Pulse, I guess. You ought to be somewhat close to being knocked out. Good Razor Shell. I forget what the specific effects of Razor Shell is. It's not a very common move. Good. I know it's one of the iconic moves of Oshawott. That's about it. Doesn't it lower... Can't it raise attack, I believe, when used? That might be its effect. I'm running out of PP again. You can't pick that up. Protein. That's probably gonna go to Aggron. If I were to take a guess. Oh, good lord. I don't like that. Oof. Oof! Okay, okay. Does it only raise your attack stat then? Thanks for that. It must, because that water gun would have done a ton more if it raised special attack. And gone. Yeah, see, look at that nutty damage. Jinx? Sure. There was not to. I guess it goes without saying all the Pokemon found in this dungeon are level 45, which I find interesting because there's actually a few Pokemon in the original that you could find at level 50, such as, you know, like a Zooril. So there's one. Again, they made all the levels in this game even from dungeon to dungeon instead of, you know, being able to find level 50 Pokemon and level 30 Pokemon in the same dungeon. Odd choice, but hey, we take those. Empowerment Seed. Okay, so if we need that for the boss. Okay. If we need that for the boss, we're set. Fury Swipes 100% accuracy all the time. Gotta love it. Also, that's another reason you'd want to have Outrage on, honestly, either of our Pokemon, Aggron or Swampert, because they could both learn it. It'll never miss. Dual Chop's another similar but different move that could work with it. Of course, it only hits twice. And its accuracy is actually fairly high. Same with Outrage, since it has the drawback of confusing you. It has a pretty high... Okay, you had to use Acid Armor, huh? You can take a Thunderbolt. Don't do that. Don't... Okay. Oh, they're gonna kill it. I want the Vaporeon. Y'all could keep it alive for a second. I didn't try to look around, but thanks for letting me know. Gone. It's nuts. Nothing matters when you have Fury Swipes. Nothing does. I want to check the power of that move real quick. Because I know it's... Oops. I know it's leveled up quite a few times since we last checked. Yeah. It's still about double the power it had originally. Which is... a lot. Okay. Glad I'm missing. You know it won't miss? Easy. So I guess for a second, we're only at floor 20. Wow, this dungeon really slowed down quick, didn't it? Steamroll. Wow. Steamroll Delibird. That's not gonna get you anywhere. I guess since we have a lull in the area, we could talk about the Pokemon. They're calling it a Pokemon Presents, not a Pokemon Direct or anything. I believe they called it a Pokemon Direct before. I distinctly remember that, but they called it Wartortle? Okay. It's my best way of recruiting you. Probably just using Fury Swipes. I'm thinking about getting... Oh, come on. Look at this. So we're actually seeing it here. What? Hold on. Excuse me? Okay. He used Hypnosis twice, and when you use it against a Pokemon, it becomes feared. Not by other Pokemon, but from you, instead of inflicting the Puppet status, which I find extremely interesting and makes Puppet such a weird kind of phenomenon, because it almost never happens. Also, fat level 50. That'll actually give us a boost to our recruitment rate. You love to see it. But... Oh, what was I saying? Oh, hey, Wartortle. Neat. Blastoise can Mega Evolve, so that's actually really neat. Hey, we don't have Turtle Shell Pond. Kind of figures that would be the place that it is, but must be why it's 9,000. Okay. Every single Okay, friend area that we don't have at this point is 9,000, which is rough because I'm poor now because I don't have any. Because I spent all my money on previous friend areas. Another poison trap. We have a Pecha Berry, might as well. No reason to not use it. Shiftry would be a pretty cool recruit. Get over here. What was I swear I was saying. Okay, yeah, so the Pokemon Presents. That's what I was talking about. I'm gonna spoil it real quick, if that's fine with you. At the time this video comes out, it would have been the previous day, so if you didn't watch it, and you care about watching it, you should probably watch it. Pretty interesting news. Pokemon Snap, not a remake, but a new game. Ugh, Hurricane. Very inaccurate move that can inflict confusion 50% of the time. Pokemon Snap for the Switch that they're calling New Pokemon Snap. Magneton is another Pokemon that's not listed on the Fainted list. Gotta love it. Yeah, that's pretty much the only surprise. They showed off Pokemon Smile, which is just a teeth brushing app. You can catch Pokemon by brushing your teeth for the full 2 minutes. Uh-oh. I don't like that. It's Wartortle. I mean, it's not like we're gonna keep Wartortle if it lives. So, see ya. People will be 100%ing that game, I'm sure, Pokemon Smile. So they're gonna be minty fresh, I'm sure. It's a shame you're not a Blastoise. Let's see, what else? We had Pokemon Cafe? Was that the name? It looks like a pretty cool puzzle game. Not sure where the strategy comes in, because from what it looked like, you were just dragging a cursor across the screen and linking faces that really have no limitations on them, it looks like. But yeah, that's what it looked like. I like the theme of it, being owning a cafe that Pokemon like to go to. The aesthetic's good, the art style's nice, and then of course they talked about the DLC for Pokemon. They're doing the specific thing that no games do, that I was saying a long time ago that I really want to see a lot more games do, and that's where it's like community challenges, where, you know, the community has to do this thing, this one specific thing 1,000,000 times for a reward for the whole community. They're doing that. If there's, I think it was like 1,000,000 Zeraora knockouts in raid battles, then everyone would get a shiny Zeraora. And that's exactly what I meant. I want to say it was this series that I mentioned that. If not, it was recent for sure. But I'm not sure if I want to walk in the way of this, but I am. And I guess it's not too surprising that it's Pokemon doing that specific thing, because the first time I saw that community challenge kind of format was in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, where they have you like catch it. I hate that works that way. They have you catch a bunch of Pokemon, and it's like, if you do this, you get like 3 bottle caps or whatever that item was. No. So it's not a first for Pokemon, but it's a really nice thing to see come back. I think another time I saw that was, this is gonna suck to hear, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, where it was like knock out a ton of zombies, and they have this system where you get bubblegum that gives you a perk, a permanent perk through your next run. They did that. And as much as the modern Call of Duty games aren't quite up to par to the old ones, as we all know, it was a really cool mechanic to have. Now, am I gonna fight a... Hold on. We have Funnel Fun or something, don't we? Don't use that. Ugh. I mean, do you have Uproars left? I doubt it, because you would have used them. No. I'm gonna take point, and I'm gonna use a Max Ether on it so I can possibly fight this monster house. But yeah, that was a really nice thing to see come back, that they're actually stat tracking that. The DLC for Sword and Shield looks okay. That's about as much as I'll say. Pokemon follow you again, and I have no idea why they didn't advertise that fact, because that would have 100% gotten people on board. Because it's a small feature, but people go nuts for it. Because it reminds us of the good old days. Nope, nothing here. It must be the next room. Other than that, it kind of just seems like a semi-second tiny story. Sleep Seed. Which does not really interest me much. I'm more interested in, like, I don't know, if they added a Battle Frontier or something. This is not good, needless to say. I'm gonna, which one? Faux Hold. These have the exact same effect except one's the entire floor. I didn't realize that, okay. So if I use Uproar here, will Swampert immediately follow up with a fat mud or earth power? Let's hope so. I wanted to bring him into the room before I did it. Oh, he might. Okay, I was gonna say it might just use a regular move. Circle Throw, nearly not, okay, oh. They have so many moves that are range, I didn't think about this. And there's the Present. Do they, how does that work? Do they just use Present? They detect that a Pokemon is low, and they're just like, I'm gonna teleport now. I don't know. Interesting though, because I never knew that that mechanic was in the game. I hadn't seen that before. So that's cool. You learn new things about it every time. That's a thing that I really have to commend this remake on. It has a lot of specific situations. With the Lediba, sleeping in groups, items can be Dittos in disguise, a whole bunch of different things. Yeah, and I like that very much, needless to say. It's the slacking line, always being asleep when you find them in a dungeon, other than Vigoroth, because duh. Neat. That was a pretty good monster house, I'd say. Some good experience. We have 5 floors to go. Then we have a boss fight, so we don't have to worry about losing all of our PP, which you hate to see. Anyway, there's a Pokemon that we can find on the next 4 floors, and I really want to recruit it. It can start showing up now. It's the last Pokemon to start spawning here, and I really want to find it so I can quickly equip the friend bow and try to get it. As weird as that may sound. War Turtle, you're struggling, aren't you? No water absorbed for you. Sorry to say it. Alright, I'm gonna swap to Persian. I don't know what item I was holding. I wasn't holding one. I meant to equip the friend bow and efficient bandana to Aggron and Persian. No such luck, I guess. So I'm just gonna kind of go on the, I'm cruising for, there it is, found it. I want to recruit a Politoed, because that'd just be, I don't know, oh so sweet. Stepping for, yeah, you better not, Jesus. Stepping forward so that no one else can get the kill. This should still count as able to recruit if I kill it around a corner. What? What's going on back there? There goes Exeggutor. I mean, no. What? Jinx? What killed both of them? Oh, they got hit with the Perish Song, didn't they? I saw a bunch of misses and just assumed it missed everyone. That's my bad. Anyway, back to Swamp. Oh, of course we're getting followed. Who is it? Hoomst. It's Croconaw. I actually do want you as well, but everyone's gonna leap forward here. That is one downside to leap forward, I suppose. Not that it really kills your survivability, but makes recruiting Pokemon a little bit harder. You have to account for one more little thing. Which, you know. I don't know if I could live without leap forward at this point, though. It's hard to say. Like, it's something about luring a Pokemon into a corridor and just being able to nuke them. Feels good. Yeah, try to steal this kill. You won't. Nice. Nothing. I can only assume Politoed has an extremely low recruitment rate. Also, I doubt it can have the ability Drizzle. Because as far as I know, Pokemon don't spawn with their hidden abilities in this game. What is that? It's a Crocodile. Okay. Might just swap back to Persian for a hot sec. I can't see the enemies, but yeah. I'll live with it. The chance that, like, there's so many Pokemon I want to try to recruit. I don't know if we have the friend area of Crocodile, but I'd like it. Don't know if I have the friend area of Politoed, but I'd like it. What's going on? Why are they so separated from us? Jeez. You can't set the tactics of Pokemon following you that joined you in the dungeon, unfortunately. Y'all good? If both of y'all die, I'm not gonna care. We should meet up. I kind of want to keep the Crocodile because, as I recall, we have the friend area for it. Friend camp. All right. Is this the last legit? No. Next floor is the last legitimate floor. I mean, a Poliwrath would be a nice second prize, but I think, yeah, Swampert's about to go sicko mode, so whatever. Oh, here we go. Okay. Good opportunity for Thunderbolt if I ever saw one. Although I think technically Uproar would be better at this point. I don't know. Whichever one has more power. Let's see. Yeah, Thunderbolt seemed to do a little bit more damage. They're gonna knock that out. Cool. No Crocodile for me. Step forward. Okay, or not. There we go. Walked into the perfect spot so that no one's gonna leap forward for it. There we go. There's a Poliwrath. And I do have Tadpole Pond. Yoink. Absolutely take that. Neat. All right. What? That's another Poliwrath back there. Could you not just nuke everything I want to recruit? Give me Crocodile. No such luck. Who's fighting back there? Wartortle. Okay. Have fun. Can't keep you anyway. Submission is what did it in. Okay. Mega evolved to Poliwrath. You know what? Poliwrath is a Pokemon I'm surprised has not gotten a second form yet. Oh great, now everyone's gonna fight. Hey, what? I don't... Someone was using... Stop. Stop. Okay, it knocked it out. Ooh! Don't know how I feel about this. Sure, who cares? I wish I had a form of water absorb. Hey, eat this. Boom, hit them all, didn't miss once. Ooh, that's very much needed. 960. Disgusting. Don't lower my movement speed, please. It's a lot of Politoads. That should knock them all out. Yay, there's one. Yeah, you figure you knock out 50 of them. Gotta get something. Funnel Fun, oddly fitting for a Politoad. Sweet. I've accomplished everything I've come here for, I believe. And that takes care of most of the Pokemon on the floor. One more floor to go then. No, no, no. Don't restart. Please, computer. Don't do that. Yeesh, bad time to suggest. Alright, looks like there's another... That looks like a Kecleon shop. Yeah, because there's the white circle with a blue circle inside. Thus denoting the Kecleon shop. I'm going to go the opposite way because I kind of just want to get out of here with all of our loot and Pokemon. So, yeah. Halt. Why are you here? Clear and bracing air, crystalline, pure water. To stand guard over this beautiful and untainted land. It's why I'm here. I am Suicune, one who runs with the Northwind. Intruders foul the air with their outside ills. There's but one solution for invaders: expulsion by force. Here I come. Hey, that's the same thing I say after I have 3 cups of coffee. Really wish I didn't stutter, that was good. Okay, what are we doing? What's the plan here? What items do I have? Do I have a power-up ball orb? Did I bother bringing that? Of course I didn't. I'm dumb. Wow, did we pick up that many max ethers? I know I didn't bring in that many. Stun Seed, I guess, is the plan. Let's swap to Aggron. Aggron being obviously at a hard disadvantage here. Yeah, I might take control of Persian. Rain Dance, huh? That's what we're going... Okay, you know what? You know what, then? If we want to Rain Dance, then I have a... I mean, that's a free turn. Free chance to power up, baby. Also, I gotta remember, Aggron can Mega Evolve, too. Although, admittedly, its Mega Evolution... what's it called? Its Mega Evolution ability isn't too great. It basically prevents things that are... So if something's super effective, it does normal damage, basically. Which is less important because it is a pure Steel type in Mega Evolved form and not a Steel Rock type. So it doesn't have any quad weaknesses anyway. So, it, you know, it's only useful really against Fire types and Fighting types. And Ground types. You know what? Steel has weaknesses. Never mind. Anyway. The Suicune's the one that used Rain Dance. I don't care. I'm knocking it out. Did that just hit 3 times? Good lord. Yeah, this is kind of a knockout. Cool. I've lost. I admit it. You're strong. The Sunset Wing. I see. You came here seeking the Mirage Pokémon. Step back. The Northwind swirled around the Sunset Wing. The Sunset Wing transformed into the Rainbow Wing. Glittering in the 7 colors of the rainbow, this wing is beautiful beyond description. This Rainbow Wing is the key to meeting the Mirage Pokémon. Take this wing. Take it to the mountain so high that its peak is obscured by clouds. Yes, take it to Mount Faraway. The Mirage Pokémon is at its peak. And so we got the Rainbow Wing, again, just absolutely destroying the whole... And we got access to Mount Faraway. Destroying the entire ambiance we had going there. Cool, that was surprisingly shorter than Mega Swampert. Shorter than Lightning Field and Fire Field. Although I guess it should be expected, because we've only gotten stronger since then, so... Hey, whatever. We're not keeping Crod... Oh, I could have swore we had it. Guess I just remembered wrong. But we got Poliwrath and Politoed, so I'd call that a pretty strong victory. Politoed's a pretty cool Pokemon. I really wish it could have Drizzle, though. Because the only Pokemon that has Drizzle in this game, I believe, has to be Kyogre. And as, you know, same way, Ninetales can't have Drought, I think. Which is a bit of a shame, because, you know, Sandstream's so given to everything with a pulse. Anyway, that did it for Northwind Field. Next, we're going to go to maybe Mount Faraway. That might be the next step. I do need to go back to Buried Relic eventually, but I need time for that, so we'll see when that is. Probably Mount Faraway. See you all then, and goodbye.